executive order to begin eliminating the federal Department of Education once and for all.
Take note.
How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel.
Manifest.
Manifest with the ghost tube. Random input. Aloha, everybody. It is Friday, March 21st. I don't know how. Let's get this on. Time flies. It's already Friday. I gotta rush again. I'm like just on this constant rush. I don't know how I can. So they're either gonna be late or if I'm trying to every day. I don't know why I should. Anyways, it's Friday. Lots in the news. Little vlog, little news. For me, the rain comes in and out. Yesterday was the first day of spring. Well, the equinox, that official astronomy thing. So it is officially spring according to the planets and stuff. And there was the planet alignment. There was the full moon, the red moon, all this kind of stuff. So now it's spring, and it's just like a real higher, tense vibration. And I think that's all political. I think the political news making everybody. We're gonna have Shakespeare on Sunday, our main or founder Jim is not wanting to do it. He reached 30 years of doing it, and he's calling it quits. He's going out like that. So I don't know if we're continue this Sunday, but then Jim won't be there, and then after that we don't have really a place. We'll just be like a couple of people with books. Read some Shakespeare if you want to. So it's gonna go. So things have an end, right? So Michael and I went and saw a movie. We went and saw the Captain America movie, which was okay. I'll try to maybe do a review on it. Do you want to see Harrison Ford? He's getting really old, Harrison Ford. He brought some emotional stuff to it. There's some character stuff to it. There's some wham and bam and some
Psychic. It's
kind of like they did it just so they could make a Marvel movie. just make another one with the guy with the wings. And I don't know. It wasn't terrific, and it's already old news and everything. But I'll review some other time if I do. Then the vlog, the news. Well, it seems like the big main focus is on Elon, and they're protesting all the Tesla plants and the Tesla stuff. There's like the hugest Tesla manufacturing is in
later this evening
China, and they can be pretty brutal. And Elon's just in it to improve his companies. He's not working for the government for free because he's all American. He's in there for his own. It's like a special interest group, lobbyist special interest group in the White House, co-president. That's what he's doing. And so people are not happy about that. He's not an elected official. They're protesting at town halls, and they're trying not to buy Teslas. The stocks of Teslas are going down. It's mostly like that because how else can they impact? And SpaceX is getting Satan. Stop that. Save me from the evil one. So Elon is just in there for the bucks for sure, and I think they all gleefully like the control. It's like James Bond, or Batman villains. Control the world.
It's possible.
It's likely. And yeah, so recently Elon was in a meeting with the Pentagon. Now this is what's reported in the newspaper. New York, I guess it's New York Times. And so it's reported that Elon was in a Pentagon with Pete Hegseth meeting. So Pentagon meeting, Pete Hegseth, can you believe it, is the guy with the Pentagon. And Elon had access or heard about like China's like war strategies or something Pentagon-y with China intel from the Pentagon, and Elon's there soaking it all in, and now they're refuting that.
Lightning.
See, a lot of stuff in the news is there's talking heads, commentators, and a lot of them are plants, like from Republican MAGA, say MAGA good. If it wasn't for that Biden administration, it's like stuff that echoes directly from campaign stuff.
Can you hear her?
And then there's they're trying to backpedal on anything that was recently done.
Ungodly.
And the big, of course, recently done one was they got rid of the National U.S. Department of Education, which looks stupid. Actually, I was in the education world, and in the Constitution, the education, create your own education departments is a power of the states. It's already there as the power of the states. It's been there as the power of the states. It still is the power of the states. It's like somewhere in the Reagan, they added this U.S. Department of Education. And it really just coordinates the grants, the stuff. It coordinates some federal monies being distributed. So it's a little DEI in a way, because it has the evening out of distribution to schools, and some schools that do poorly or in poor areas, you get the picture. So it kind of smells a little bit of DEI, and they get rid of it. But they're really, this is an example of their backpedaling, because it was the education people. I mean, teachers are like, yeah, it's not really that necessary, and it's not in the Constitution. But there was some type of unifying force with federal monies. But they look at it as it costs money, and there's Trump saying, and our kids aren't even smarter. We don't have the higher education standards. Our kids' scores are lower than others, and we're not getting the big bang for the buck, so eliminate it. And that's the mentality is, it costs money, we're not getting something out of it, blah. And that goes along with, there's Elon, and then there's the tariffs, and he's still kind of doubling down on the tariffs, being the tariffs, and the tariffs are good. And Biden couldn't get rid of those tariffs because it's a Congress thing, it's not an executive order, and so it's all kind of like mayhem, and they're all, what you hear a lot of it's just backpedaling, and oh my gosh, what's all this distraction with the JFK files? You're not learning anything from JFK files, except the only thing that's kind of unrevealed in the JFK files is sort of like, there's a lot of backstory to Cuban connection, Cuban CIA connection, and Lee Harvey Oswald. We already know that, but they just kind of like give a little bit more names or something in a sense. It's 50,900 whatever pages. Who's gonna, wow, you can see details that aren't really necessary. There's no new insight to the reason or conspiracy and all that. Did Lee Harvey Oswald act alone? No, probably. There's many enemies, and there might have been more than one shooter. But Lee Harvey Oswald was the bullets that killed Kennedy. I think that. I've always thought that. It's in the school depository museum on that 6th or 4th floor, or whatever it is. And they have big displays and they show all this X-rays. It's like, yeah, there's X-ray and there's a little hole and then there's the big hole. It's entrance. It's like, yeah, I came out of that totally convinced. So yeah, there's nothing to do with that, but it's distraction. Ukraine, they're looking at China. China's getting touchy with Japan and with the Taiwan thing. And there's all that, and then there's it's Friday, and I gotta go do stuff again. So I hope this comes out. Let's go pick over. You know, we got some. Hawaii's got news too. See. Oh. Oh. Something about that. we already covered that. Yay! Thank goodness. It is to Hawaii news. Trump signs order eliminating Department of Education. It sounds bad. And they had kids there too. Hey, you can sign along like Trump. What a doofus. It doesn't make much of a difference. And except for monies going to some of these programs, and special need programs too, you know. So it raises some concern. Of course, it's going to raise concern because you got federal monies.
I don't know.
Pacific Studies. Oh, that's DEA. Cut that. Anything with
I can't speak.
Like you can't, huh? Okay. Oh, sports. There's basketball, layup, hit the ball, baseball. How about back in the day, real quick? If you want to relax, 1979. You want to relax? Let's go to the gas station and fill her up with $5? No, $1.70. Governor George Ariyoshi watches Aloha Petroleum president pump gasohol. Oh, into the black Lincoln car. It took 29 into a Lincoln, gas guzzling gasohol with the corn, 29 liters or 7 gallons, 30 cents, $1.17 a gallon. Okay, but it's gasohol, but still $2 under $2 gas guzzler. But we got corn. It's fructose. Here's a political cartoon.
How do you feel?
Maybe we should have just stayed in space because they returned. Oh, like the iconic end of Planet of the Apes.
What have you done? Big tit, didn't you? Damn you,
yeah, look what we did. We we destroyed the USA. They came back. Oh, what did you do? Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right.
Foolish.
All we do is have to just nothing we can do now. State schools and snazzy drones would be better than fireworks. Okay. Musk. Disgusting.
Musk needs to keep his mitts off Social Security.
What Elon Musk calls fraud, waste, and abuse is any money he can grab because it's already legally allocated by the Congress. If he really plans to pillage and plunder Social Security, he may not like the reaction from a lot of angry, very angry seniors who are as nearly as impressed with him as he is with himself. Musk feeds off the federal government and has no compunction whatsoever to ruin lives, to take money that we earned over the years to pay for his flaky projects he uses to make himself look good. I don't want him using my earned Social Security on self-crashing, driverless cars, exploding rockets, or whatever silliness he wants to impress us with. As far as I'm concerned, he shouldn't be in any position of power in our government. Pathetic, as he was neither elected nor vetted. Dave Kaiser, Pahoa, Hawaii Island. Oh, thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave, for sending in the letter and talking in tutu voice. And I agree with you totally. And yeah, catching up to speed. That's it's all across America. It's not F Musk. It's Muck Fuss signs they have over here because there's a Tesla little Tesla plant. Not plant. a dealership showcase in Waikiki. So they're out there going, eh. But they're not burning them, and they're not, Molotov cocktails like they are on the mainland. It's like,
Sorry.
whoa. But yeah, that's the reaction. It's getting more fomented all over in little places. It's like those things where they're burning cars, throwing little things at, and then in the
Stop.
town halls, it's kind
What
of
do you mean?
Tea Party in reverse, but they're protesting against these Republican guys and what's going on there. So yeah, it's all coming out. What's next? It gets worse and worse. Oh, the federal judge too, right? The federal judge trying to block Trump, sending out those people to El Salvador Supermax, a really horrible place. It's really bad. But he's grabbing this criminals, and some of them honestly don't have criminal backgrounds. They're finding out they don't have criminal backgrounds. They got tattoos and they look scary. Set them on the plane, the worst of the worst. And the judge says no and bring them back. And hey, let's see who did you send there? And there's no reply. He's defying the federal. So now they're talking that the federal judge
I'm
is
following you.
a radical left lunatic and should be impeached. And they're trying to attack and remove the judges. Oh well. It's gonna happen. These things happen. Either watch for more of it, I guess. But stay
Very.
calm. Aloha. Have a good day.
It's Friday.